Hello, I'm Papa Steve Heringer, and welcoming you once again to the Heringer Estates, Vineyards, and Winery here in Clarksburg. And I'm delighted to share some of our 150-year agricultural history with you today. What we have here is a great example of a very early cultivating tool. This is a disc, and it was horse-drawn. You can see when you see a tractor seat, when you see a seat up on top of the implement, you can identify it as having been horse-drawn. A lot of these implements were converted later to a mechanical tongue for pulling with a tractor or whatever. But early days, horse-drawn, probably two horses to pull this, and the operator really had a lot of control over the discs. He could run the disc at a greater angle or a lesser angle depending on the depth that he wanted to get into the soil and the top and what he needed to do cultivating wise. He also could raise and lower the disc to a certain degree, again to control the depth of cut. And this, you can see, this is probably 8 feet wide, and was a real one of the early innovators of being able to farmers being able to farm more ground than they had been able previously to do. So they ramped up the depth of their the width of their equipment and made them more comfortable. He wasn't following the horses on the ground walking. He was able to sit, and that seat is pretty hard, but it would be a lot less, take a lot less energy to sit on that seat than it would be to follow the horses on the ground for the whole day. So they use this again as a cultivating tool to soften the ground ahead of the plow, or sometimes behind the plow to break clods. And this is again one of the early pieces of equipment that we're delighted to have here on display at Heringer Estates, Vineyards, and Winery, where I thank you for your time and welcome you out to where the rusty iron abounds and the wine is fine.